Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. I'm just saying show. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. I'm just saying show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tennille Thomas, your hostess with the mostest, and I am super excited to be talking to you here in 2024. We got a lot to talk about and a little bit at the same doggone time. Y'all have really been acting a fool all day long after this election, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. But I got to invite my fellas first. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I got my partner for life over here, Miss Call Me Aunt. What's up? How you doing?
Peace in the middle. No, not the Middle East.
Definitely not.
Peace in the USA.
Please let there be peace. Let there be peace. Y'all really been out here cutting up today. You know, there's been a lot going on surrounding this election, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk all about it. I got my boy, Coach Tuck. He's also live here with us on I'm Just Saying Live. So welcome to the show. What up? What up? What up? What are you doing? It looks like fun.
Yeah, I'm just out, eating with the kids. I play pool, so I got a pool match tonight. So that's all.
Okay, pool match. I ain't get no invite. I might would have pulled up to the pool match.
I got you.
All righty. I'm going to make sure we add our followers real quick so they know that we're on. How has your election week been? Did you go and vote in early voting, or did you go during the actual primary?
Election day yesterday. Yeah, I actually early voted last week. And it was a quick experience. I was there probably about 7 minutes. So
okay. We also went to early voting. Our time took a little bit longer than that, longer than what we usually have because it's normally really easy out here. We were a little bit shocked that everybody was out there. But ladies and gentlemen, we are very happy that everybody took time to exercise their votes. Okay. I have been getting some of the funniest memes, but I want to tell you something before I really get into this. Okay. People have been sending me the craziest stuff. Okay. So I want you guys, if you have it, DM me your funniest meme regarding this election. I need to see them because they're hilarious. Some of these
folks mad. They are mad.
People are mad and upset. I even saw one that said, "You better not say nothing to me on the boat ride back to Africa." Man, I was done. I was like, okay. But before I get into that, like I said, this is something that, I'm always trying to help y'all out, especially when it comes to the dinero, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, gas prices are dropping. We're about to see that stuff go down below, way below $3. So I'm glad that I could share that with you guys. Things are already starting to make moves and changes. And that's one of them. I know y'all happy about those gas prices going down because they were going up.
Big truck driver.
Gas prices down, stock market up. How about
truck
that?
drivers loving it.
How about that?
What you say? How about that? What's going on with that? It said, okay, Uncle Phil. You Uncle Phil today with your spectacles on. We both got our glasses on because I wanted to make sure that I had my drink for this conversation. So I got that. Look, you can't be over there drinking. I've got that. And I wanted to make sure that I tell y'all some real information because that's what we like to do here is edutain you guys in regards to the election and what's to come, because I know so many people are concerned after, bashing people all day. Look.
Is that what they've been doing?
People have been bashing people all day. I've heard people have lost friends behind this election for not voting for Kamala. There has been a lot of things going on.
Relationship problems?
Stuff's been going on.
And look, how about this? Michelle was telling
to get put out today because the husband voted for Trump, the wife voted for Kamala.
But that's what I'm saying. Michelle Obama was telling women, hey, your partner ain't gotta know. You can go vote for who you want to go, and then I like, no, you can't be breaking up the house like that. See, no, we're not doing that.
I don't have a problem with the house being split, but I do definitely believe that if you're a married woman and you're in a house, I know y'all gonna think that this is so old school and traditional of me. You need to discuss it with your husband what y'all are going to do for the household. Period. And I know y'all don't like when I talk like that, but that's how I believe. Period. That's what I stand on. That's my business that I stand on. But I'm gonna give you guys some facts real quick because you know I like to throw out the facts because I don't want y'all,
Fact finder.
Is that what we're gonna call it? The fact finder. I don't know if I'm a fact finder or not, but I can definitely give you some real statistics and things in regards to this election. So we're going to make sure that so Donald Trump, just in case you have been under a rock, Donald Trump will regain control of the White House after the former president clinched 4 battleground states on election day. Okay. I think that was Georgia, Pennsylvania. No, Georgia, he did not win, correct?
He won Georgia. He won all of them except only 3. He didn't win yet.
Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Wisconsin. Okay.
He didn't win North Carolina. I think she won North Carolina. No, she won Virginia. One of them.
B. Jones said, I don't think that's old school. That's just real communication in marriage. Yes, you should definitely be talking to.
I agree.
If you're not talking to your partner, something's wrong. You got more issues to worry about than this election. Okay, you got more stuff to worry about. So next, House and Senate races. Okay, Republicans will win control of the Senate.
Yep.
Okay.
The House still pending.
I know a lot of people took time and tried to do the opposite and try to vote for the Democratic parties that were underneath as well, going through the ballot because it was pretty lengthy. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty lengthy, but I know a lot of people tried to do that. It didn't work either. I don't know what people will need to do to try to change this, but when it's time to pop out and vote, this man, he can get some votes. It don't matter what he do, but I'm gonna say this for all of you felons out there, anybody who has a felony. Don't let them tell you can't get no job. If you can be the president and be a felon, they're gonna have to start alleviating some of these rules and regulations on felons. I'm here for it personally because I feel like there's a lot of smart people out there that are getting kind of bashed over the head and are stuck in dead end jobs because they can't get past some of these things like this. How you feel?
We hire felons all the time.
We're a second chance. We're a second chance company over here. We believe that people deserve a second opportunity. So Tucker, how do you feel about that? You work in corporate America.
I feel about what part?
About felons being able to get some of these positions that they've been blocked from for so many years.
I think that it's tough when you're in the private sector, right? Because then you can kind of dictate how you want your company to be ran, but at the same time, you want it to be ran in a way that's best efficient and also reflect you and your and the culture. As far as felons, I definitely believe people who have redeemed themselves should definitely be able should give a second chance. With that caveat.
I do believe that there are certain situations. If you know a known thief and you're working at a bank, that's something completely different. Okay, sorry. If you're going to apply to bank, that's something completely different. I'm not standing behind you on that one because you will be tempted and you will be back in jail because right now there is no way in my mind that people can steal, that people getting caught up. Okay, I know some young guys out of Eggers Home who just recently got caught up on the ATM stuff. It was sad for me because I knew them, but they made bad decisions. And what can you say when you're making bad decisions? You're gonna get it. You're gonna come.
Hey man, every choice got a consequence.
That part. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. If you out there and you young and you think about getting out there and getting it, it's really no way to get away from police nowadays. Like when it comes to that, everything is being recorded.
If it get that bad, just go to the strip club and shake what your mama gave you.
That's still legal, but they in there doing illegal stuff too. So we ain't gonna encourage you to do that either. All right. So we were worried about how world leaders were going to respond to Kamala if she had won. How do you think that they're responding? Before I read about the world leaders reacting, how do you feel they're responding to President Trump's new regaining of the House?
I think they're responding accordingly. They've already, Netanyahu done called him. Who done reached out. They already know. Like he's been in power before, so I think they already kind of have a familiarity about kind of how you're gonna move and kind of what to expect. So expect a lot of movement in the foreign policy realm.
Okay, Anthony.
Wars.
Go ahead. So, how do you think, Anthony? You think that yes or no? You think they're receiving this well?
I mean, I believe foreign countries are receiving it great because if she would have won, they would have been looking at the U.S. as a weak country, and not saying that we would have been weak, but in their eyes, they would have considered us weak because they not ready for a woman to run the country. A lot of people are just real old school. They're not ready for it, and especially a black woman.
There are so.
And she ain't black.
Hey, so we were talking about the funny memes, and I did also receive one. Let me read this to you just so I can. It said, what was it? It says, I know that lady happy she don't have to act like a black woman no more. I said, wait a minute. Y'all are just in. Man, these things were so funny. Hey, D-Ray is looking for the show. Somebody send D-Ray the link.
I got you, boss.
Send D-Ray the link. We're going to have D-Ray on the show. Man, let him say a
D-Ray Davis.
Let him say a little something. All righty. So the world leaders, as you said, Tucker, are kind of falling in line and they're congratulating him, okay? Because they are saying that this is one of history's greatest comebacks. Can you believe this?
Well, why they call it a comeback?
Because it's a comeback. Because America has tried everything in their power, to keep this man out of office, and it happened again. It happened again. B. Jones says, thank you, Tucker Reggie. Okay.
Hey, them people that tried to put him in jail, they finna get home, or they finna be in front of the firing squad.
I don't think he's even going to be worried about those people.
Oh, yes, he is. You're right.
He's not going to have time. We're also going to say that this is the other thing that they said, the world leaders, this is a mutually beneficial political and economic cooperation.
What?
They're saying that they are going to mutually benefit from his political advances. Ladies and gentlemen, how do we feel about this? I need y'all to put it in the comments ASAP. I need to see what y'all had to say about this, because that's in my mind. That sounds like it was already some underhand dealings going on, don't it?
Mm.
That's a quote. I ain't even gonna tell you who said it, but that one was a quote.
We have one from aunt.
Oh, okay.
She made a statement. She said this is the second time a woman has
the most
qualified candidate for president didn't win. America is a sexist and racist country. So to all my family coming for Thanksgiving, we will not discuss the election in my house. You can go in the very back of the backyard and discuss these and take your food with you.
She ain't trying to hear it. She's upset as well. We completely understand, and this is what I've been saying from the beginning. I know a lot of people want to make this about race. This is not about race. America in itself is not ready for a woman president, is how I feel. I don't feel they were ready for Hillary, and I did not feel like they were ready for Kamala. I said that from the very beginning, that this was more than just about race.
It's a woman thing.
I mean, it would be great to have, to test out a woman as president, seeing as how things have been going. But America as a whole, I think a lot of other countries as a whole are not ready, even though there are women in power. We are not. This is not the country for that right now.
Not in our lifetime.
Oh, you think we won't see it? I think they're really pushing hard. They keep
They
trying.
they keep trying the same way they pushing hard, the same way they push welfare on our women to get the man out of the house. So they pushing hard.
You're right.
When the kids from the 80s get in office, that's probably when it'll happen. Anything under the 80s babies, we're not gonna see it.
Oh, well, we're still there with the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So up next, we talked about the stock market just briefly. Financial markets are set to rise sharply today on the heels of the significant re-election of former Donald Trump. Tucker, you were absolutely right. It soared 1,200 points or 2.9%. Are y'all listening to this?
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all seeing the changes that were made immediately that people were trying to discuss with you this entire election?
We seen the changes around 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, soon as the market open, and that's not even sector specific. Like we haven't
I made
drilled
jokes.
down in the sectors.
I made jokes that our customers were comfortable with how the race went because we were getting calls out the wazoo. Okay. We're getting calls out the wazoo. I said, oh, they must have opened up a bunch of a new
Keystone Pipeline.
because baby, it started calling, and we're grateful. But we know that there were also so many people on my timeline today that were absolutely upset. Okay, upset.
Yes, a lot of them were.
Now, here's another thing. So those were my 5 things. It was the stock market. We need to also my 5th thing is we need to talk about the abortion rights. Hold on one second. We've got some comments here. Let's read these comments. Oh, it's just one. Let's see. I'm ready for the mass deportation. I'm just saying. Look, let me tell y'all something.
Hey,
Everybody's worried about this deportation.
What race
as
is
well.
she talking about?
You be quiet, because you know who got shipped up there. Lots of Venezuelans in Colorado right now.
I was about to say he in Colorado, so she feeling it real hard.
Yeah. They've been having wars up there. People have been taking over complete apartment complexes, not just projects. They're taking over complete apartment apartment homes.
And CPD won't do nothing.
What can you do? They have guns.
I thought the police is supposed to serve and protect.
They whooped one of the apartment managers' ass because he wouldn't take their bride.
Right.
They beat the brakes off of him.
They're acting as if they were in Venezuela. UMFs didn't leave me the damn key. You know what? Somebody he said he got put out too, ladies and gentlemen. He voted for Trump and got put out. Come get they ass, please. They on every corner. Oh, that's the other thing. They are also out in the streets and begging for money as if they're on the streets at home.
I guess I didn't see them when I went through there. I need to go inside of Denver.
You need to just be there. You're going to see them.
I'm just going to stay on the highway.
So let's get back to this other really, really hot topic that has to do. Let's get with abortion. It says more than 2 years after the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade and ended the federal constitutional right to an abortion, voters in 10 states cast ballots on whether to cement reproductive rights in their state constitutions. Tucker, where do you stand on abortion rights? I think we've discussed this plenty of times before, but I know that you're not afraid to talk about your opinions and things of this nature. Where do you stand on it when it comes to women's rights?
I don't necessarily agree with abortion, but I do agree with the woman's right to choose. So if she want to do that, that's cool. But I don't agree with it. And as far as the Roe versus Wade and how everything's interpreted in the courts, it's like, it's back to the state. So it's not like you ban abortion. You know what I'm saying? So that's as far as it goes. Now, I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm a man, but as far as me, my opinions, I don't think there's an issue with it being in the states. I think that's healthy. I think that leads to more colloquialism as far as each state has its own culture, its own food, its own music. So also it should have its own law. So I don't necessarily disagree with that.
Okay, how about you, Anthony?
I feel as though it was up to the woman.
I
And it's
think we're
always up to the voters.
I think that we are all in agreement when it comes to that. But at the same time, I know that there are plenty of responsible men out there who are also trying to protect their seed and keep people from doing things maliciously. I do believe that as well. But if a woman is in a situation, because I don't believe in abortion per se for myself, I would not have, terminated a pregnancy, and after I got out of college, I always was gung ho and said, "Hey, I know what I'm doing. If something happens, it's on me because I knew what I was doing. I laid up there and did it." But if there is a situation where there is a rape or there is something like that, I definitely believe that the woman should have the choice to be able to terminate that pregnancy. If there is some life-threatening disease or something like that, I
Health-wise.
also feel like she should be able to do that. So I know that you can't go in and go case by case basis. So therefore, I'm saying that yes, the woman should have the right to be able to go and exercise her right to have an abortion if that's something she feels like she needs to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, B. Jones says as well, that's my choice at the end of the day. Your body is your body. You are right. Let's see. It says abortion. Uh-oh. Why does it keep doing that? Says abortion rights only should be for those who got raped. If you fucking unprotected have that kid, you know what?
Because that's a totally avoidable thing.
It's 2024. It's too many ways to not have a baby. Anybody who say they did it on accident, girl, you stupid. Or
That's a
he
totally
stupid.
avoidable thing.
Well, you can. It's too many ways. Too many ways. David Carter also says life-threatening decisions also right. So he is in agreement as well.
Okay, Aunt Alice.
Okay, she back.
She said, "Why do you think that way, Anthony? Other countries have had female presidents. They were not looked upon as weak. Most women run the household. We can lead this country." I'm not saying that a woman can't lead the country.
Ain't Alice,
I'm
he's
not-
a chauvinist.
Maybe so,
You
but
didn't know?
I'm not saying, again, that a woman can't lead the country. I'm not saying there are not other women leaders around the world. What I'm saying is the United States is considered the powerhouse of the world. So if they allow a woman to run the country or be president, China, Japan, Russia, they're going to look at them as weak because a lot of men over here are chauvinists, a lot of men from the 50s and 60s, they look at that as it's a man's world, or however you want to characterize it. What you gonna say, Tuck?
It's just that bothers me when people it bothers me because when did we stop being exceptional? Like if you're gonna be the first to do some shit, you gotta be that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be exceptional.
You're right.
And nothing about this lady was exceptional for her to be the first woman president. Nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay, so like
she was fake.
What
She
I'm
was
saying is,
indifferent
as a
from the
culture,
right.
we have to go above and beyond. We have always had to do that. It's not right. I'm not going to say that it's right,
extra.
but we do, and we all know it. And anybody who acts like they don't know it, they, again.
Okay, and I guess back to what Tucker and Tennille are saying is the barrier break in sports when
Oh Lord,
blacks were.
Hey.
be honest, women are not built to run the damn country.
Wait. They say weight built for shoulders, not hips. You know what I'm saying? Say the pressure built for
wow.
shoulders. You know
I think y'all about to go too
Anyway,
far for me.
The sports, the sports barrier. It took a time for blacks to get into the sports. So when they got in, they were just doing things that were seen extraordinary, extra. Same thing when Barack got in there. Barack had all the qualifications to become a president, and they just said, "Hey, let's try," because they couldn't find no X's. He checked all the boxes. But when it came to Hillary Rodham Clinton, they didn't want to hear her in there because I guess maybe because her husband or whatever the reason may have been.
What is this? I've
heard if a child gets pregnant, she has to have the child. Is this true?
No, that's not true.
Do you know the age limit?
She's still a minor.
If it's below the age, it's an age. I mean, she's that's a crime. So, and I don't think you can have an abortion under 16.
Oh, okay. So they're basically kind of is ways in there to protect against that.
Another remark from Aunt Alice: the average black person is not invested in the stock market. They are just waiting on stimulus checks.
Yeah.
That's also true. Thank God I have stocks.
I guess we need to start teaching our kids, and I'm not just saying us in general. I'm saying blacks, and start just teaching your children about wealth, how to prepare, how to save, how to invest.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our little recap on the election. There's still lots of up in the air, hand toss. I know that there are a lot of things that Donald Trump said he was going to do, but just like every other president, we know that things may change once he gets in office. Uh, like people are saying, they're looking forward to this mass deportation. I I can't see it happening. You understand what I'm saying? I can't see it happening. I don't the wall situation. I don't know what's going to go on with that.
Just a lot of talk.
I think that he's going to be geared in a completely different way than what people are thinking.
He can be worrying about his Twitter account and trying to get Mexico to build that wall.
Oh, it says not if the little boy is the same age, like 16. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's our recap on how we feel in regards to the elections, and not really how we feel. This is the real facts. I gave you the real facts, and then we gave you a little bit of our feelings afterwards. We hope that whoever you voted for, it went your way, and if it didn't, our bad, whatever, but that's the whole point in voting. We don't always win. It's okay. It's going to be okay.
Long as you cast that ballot, that's all we worried about.
Yes, because a lot of people fought for you to have the right to be able to do that, and they don't ask our opinion that much. So you might as well exercise your right to speak up when you get the chance. We are going to get into a touchy subject as well on this evening. I knew that conversation was going to get a little long, so we said we was going to keep the show short today. But we've got a touchy subject. Are y'all ready for the touchy subject?
All right.
We ready. We gonna go just jump right into it. Let me see. I'm on the wrong phone. Let's see.
Ain't Alice say right on, Natalie?
All right. Tell him again. Ain't Alice? Tell him again. We're gonna be all right. We always survive. We always survive. Let's see what we got here. It says, bring a person that served in the armed being a person that served in the armed forces. If a woman can run this company, then she should be allowed to serve on the front line. So they don't put women on the front line? David, that's not true.
Yeah, they put them on the front line.
Okay, then it says, oh, hey, Jeremiah Antoine. Right on. All right.
What's up, nephew, son?
All right. That part. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Nothing, you gotta hear it. You ready? Dear Tennille, I was helping a friend out by spending the night in her place while she goes out at night after her husband falls asleep. The other night, he was having trouble sleeping and pulled me in close, and I had no idea what to do. So I went to the bathroom and hid out for a while, hoping he would fall asleep. When I went back, no such luck. He woke up again, pulled me in, and all I could think was how long it had been since I had sex or even intimate with a man. And she's always talking about her exploits with other men. So she knows her friend is out there cheating.
Her friend got them, on the carousel.
And that's why she's out here trying, and that's why she's going this far, just staying and hanging around in the house. So he's hearing noises and this, that, and the other, and even getting in the bed with him, laying next to him because he's a heavy sleeper.
And where is she again?
She's at her best friend.
The wife.
Oh, she at the club. She out. She hangs out at night. It says, should I tell her that I let him go all the way?
What's all the way?
How would he not know? Something's not right here.
He knew. He know.
He knew what he was doing. He was trying to see was she gonna let him.
And
He been caught that girl.
He wasn't sleeping.
Okay, so
go ahead. I'm sorry.
What is this? What is this? Says let women get drafted first. What? Okay. Then we got country. What is this? Hell no. Then wait, it says, wait, why the fuck she there in that capacity? That's too much of a friend. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, from my understanding, what we have here on Tennille's Touchy Subjects today, we have two very close friends. She's trying to help her friend out by staying with her husband at night. Babysitting her husband. That's what we're gonna call this. Babysitting the husband. Tucker, what do you have to say about this?
I'm gonna say this. They might as well put everything on the table. Just like, look, man, both of y'all move in. You know what I'm saying? Move your friend in. Go on to do that.
You were in agreement with Anthony that the husband definitely knew.
Yeah, and they doing it. She knew. Look, they knew. Them two knew what they were doing.
They were plotting.
Yeah. Hey, she like, hey, look.
Did she need a place to stay? No, she has her own place to stay.
Come on now. Yeah, that's the move right there. That was the move. We all know that.
David says, I wonder if that cat was better. So that's the thing why I'm saying there's no way that he could not have known. If she's not doing anything, she's not having any sexual activity, your wife out here loose. I don't need my homeboy to babysit my girl ever. I'm with that. I know people who have done this though, who have tried to send people by the house to try to watch somebody while they're pregnant or whatever like this for a female, not a man.
Yeah, I've never. Women usually ain't like that though. You women be like be protective of they nigga. You know what I'm saying? They man, they be like, nah, I don't want no cheats around my man. Not my friend.
But she's lying about going out, so she's trying to be out all night. She trying to be out all night.
First of all, let me say this.
She's spending the night somewhere.
The wife already done checked out of the relationship.
Oh, facts.
If she is allowing her friend to come over and look after him, as you want to say. So she like, I'm not worrying about him. I'm doing my thing. I'm happy. Girl, if you want him, go ahead. That's all I can hear. And that's why she was telling about the sex and all that. Now the best friend done came in, done cuddled with him.
She's talking about sex with other men though.
Yeah.
Hi, Jessica.
Well, I'm gonna say this. She might well just move in. They might well just have what's it called? A second wife. What they call it?
Oh,
polygamous. You might well be a polygamous.
That part, but I'm trying to think of the word where they have a sister wife. Sister wife. They have a sister wife because they best friends.
So whose responsibility is it to tell her that they went ahead and did it?
Tell what? She already know they doing it.
They've not ever done it before. This is the first time.
The wife knew it was going to get there eventually. She don't care. She already checked out the relationship.
That don't matter. I think she would still be upset if she just wanted to be sitting in her place.
If she knew,
she's trying to hold on to something. So she's trying to be secure in that space.
She's trying to save face.
Yes, and that's why I'm saying if she's trying to save face, then.
So did she ever tell her that she cuddled with him and helped him go back to sleep?
She knows all of that.
To me, women talk their business so much. She's already in bed with him. So come on,
dog.
Right. Exactly.
Let's see what we have here. It says she wants them to sleep together. She may was doing them a favor. No, she not sleeping with him, and her friend ain't had none in a while. Because I know she knows that her friend is approved, and she's probably over there every time she getting ready to go out. She over there. She ain't taking her with her.
It's all a setup from get-go.
It ain't no setup.
Yes, it is. You are not
she
gonna
haven't
leave.
Checked out. She just doing her, and it really don't give a damn about what he does. That's what I'm in agreement with. I don't think that there was any plot. I think that she was trying to get away with what she was getting away with, and the friend got the slide.
Why is she leaving her there?
Echo USA in the house, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
D-Ray.
Oh, D-Ray.
But it say David Carter here, but this say D-Ray, so you know who that is.
Derek. What
So-
do you think about it?
Right. Who, me? Or Derek?
I was asking Derek.
Oh, come on, Derek. Tell us what you
D-Ray,
think.
the other
Got a
D-Ray,
lady here
Alco.
who has been letting her best friend babysit her man at night. Because that's what it is.
Babysit. You
this is
babysitting a grown man.
Why she going to get her back blown?
Yeah. Because we know that's what she doing.
She getting her back blowed out over there, and hubby over here blowing out your best friend.
We were
back.
just talking about somebody doing that.
Did we?
Remember, we was just talking about, I know you got to be out there schooling.
Oh, yeah. But we got so many. But yeah, anyway, she know it's a setup, it's a plot. She know her friend ain't had none or done nothing in a while. So kudos to all y'all, but you might well seal a deal.
Man, might as well. You might well come at it like that. Like if you dedicate, because I'm pretty sure once he done pop the friend, right? And she saying she ain't had nothing in a while. So then now
they both in love.
Oh, that's gonna be a regular thing. So then
it's gonna be normal. You definitely can't send her over there no more, and she can't even come over when it's regular time because they're gonna be looking crazy and funny.
No.
I know they know each other. If they've been in close proximity with each other, he know good and well what he was doing.
Yeah.
There's a way when you get ready to go in or do something or kiss a neck or grab a boob, something there's something that's gonna tell you that is not your usual partner.
But here's the thing:
You did what you wanted to do. Said she was bold enough to get her ass in my bed. I'm going to go all the way if she let me.
Hey, like
you
ain't finna get in my bed.
On him.
You ain't finna get in my bed. And
he was asleep. He sleep. This girl sneaking out while he sleep.
She deserved everything. And then look,
what was told to him?
Friend, tell him
what was told to him on why she is left.
No, they're not telling him. They're waiting till he goes to sleep. And she's climbing in the bed. The girl must work late or be up late at night. And so she's just piddling around the house until he says, baby, come to bed or do whatever. She's just there as a safety net. All right, Tuck.
I got to bounce.
Okay.
All right.
Have
Appreciate
a good evening.
Coach.
All right.
Well, I'm with the other D-Ray.
D-Ray says, we all fucking.
Right. You might as well because it's all a setup. It's a plot. So why play these games? We all just going to have some fun. Because I ain't leaving my pocket.
She might not want to have fun with her best friend and her husband.
I tell you what.
Because if that's the case, she would be inviting her out to these new people or whatever she got going on. New.
Oh, so she just want her to continue to babysit
until she finds out about this. I think that the friend should go on and tell her we screwed. I can't do this no more.
The friend wanted it.
She wanted it then, but she might not want it no more.
She wanted
just because y'all trying to make her out to be a hoe.
That's not calling her. I'm not calling her a hoe. I'm not saying that.
Oh, they doing the most. Are these kids? They got like I said, I would know if a stranger got in my bed. But
anybody would, please. Anybody would.
He wasn't asleep. He was waiting on that.
Right.
It was planned. Okay. So everybody thinks this is planned anyway, and that y'all have. It says, "Girl, please, who leaves a female at home with your man?" Girl, bye. Exactly. But nowadays, this culture has completely changed among young folks. They are different.
Oh, these young folks are weird.
They will do something like this. They will all be in the bed together with their homegirl, watching them while they doing it. They are in a different time period. They own some more stuff, and they don't have connections to people. I wanted to do a series. We need to talk about some stuff in regards to actually how to kind of date nowadays, because they're so vague. They don't talk about anything. Nobody's in any commitment.
They on the phone.
I understand that. And then they meet up and they screw and then they go on about their business. It's different.
Back door, black door, blue door, front door.
I don't know what you talking about.
One of our friends on the back door, front door. What was it called?
I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, David, but it to me is breeding a culture of nastiness. If that's what they want to do with their life, they can. I have not ever.
Not nasty, they just having fun.
No. I ain't never been that girl to do that.
I didn't
just
say
be sleeping with randoms. I'm saying why I feel that way.
Okay.
To sleep with randoms. Period. I'm not a one night stander. I'm not gonna not care where you are tomorrow. It just don't work like that for me.
David said, "I be watched. I've been watching." Right.
Right. Like I don't have a problem with people, watching per se or something like that with their friend or anything like that. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying nowadays the culture is different when it comes to relationships and, sex.
And you're correct. It is an age difference that things done changed.
I need to run to the store. My homeboy coming with me. You know what? You're exactly right. And that's how we felt. These homeboys and homegirls is doing the most. They might come back and still be kissing and be like, we was feeling a type of way because of the drugs or because of whatever. They don't care.
You done went
they
out the
gonna
door.
come and join in.
You done went out the door and left your phone, come back in, they on the sofa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That.
I'm be like on them memes. I'm be chopping and kicking and fighting.
That's the culture of today, but they're not trying to hear that. They're gonna be like, what you in your feelings for? What? She don't belong to you. And then what you gonna say?
Oh, they ain't married then.
No, definitely not.
Definitely they just goosing.
They not getting married.
You say they not getting married?
They're not getting married out here. It sounds like the whole plot was for her best friend to get some. Maybe
exactly. That's my feelings on that.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all saw it completely different from me. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we have touchy subjects so we can discuss and see how people feel about things.
So what are you going to tell her to do?
I told you already. I said she needs to tell her friend, because even if it was a plot between her and the husband, let her know you know. And I done screwed your man. I would have thought I never would do that, but I done did it.
You gonna cry too?
Maybe I might put a little tear in there and be like, girl, I'm so sorry.
I know,
but he just kept on pulling.
Men ain't gonna do that.
He gonna say what she was doing here anyway. You must wanted me to do it. I thought you brought me a surprise.
They'll be like, what? I can do what?
That's happened to me before. Thought you brought me a surprise.
You brought him a surprise?
What?
You dropped off the package?
I guess I did.
You nasty.
I guess I did. Let's see. David says, man, if I leave my homie at my house and my wife F him, then she for the streets. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. But a lot of them is screwing behind backs and y'all don't even know anyway. I think she should tell it. If this was not a plan with her homegirl, then she should tell.
Well, she should have said something the first night she laid in the bed with him and cuddled.
Cuddling ain't nothing. She been telling her. Yeah, all he did was cuddle and I went on. She been telling her that. What she's saying is he woke up and wanted to screw and we did it. I didn't tell him, no, it's not such and such. It's blah, blah, blah. Because we in the dark.
She woke up with that eggplant on her back.
She did. And she went on and took advantage of that. She took advantage of that.
Oh my
David
God.
says, I'm not fighting behind no one or going to jail. That part right there, it is not worth it. I'm not doing any. I'm not going to jail behind nobody. What?
You gonna kill somebody.
What?
You gonna kill somebody.
You think I'm gonna do that?
Girl, you walk out that door, come back, I'm cuddled up with one of your girlfriends. You gonna be chopping and kicking and shooting.
I already told you. All excuses lead to get the fuck out. Just go. Let me do me.
You better than me, because I'm gonna be fighting.
Let me do me. That's all. That's where I'm at.
We're gonna be fighting this motherfucker.
My kids and got up off the ground. They big enough. You just gonna have to go.
What was that shit? Mid-South raffle?
It says if you do that, don't save her. Save who? Who we saving?
Who getting saved?
Big your ass out of here. You already know. Got to go. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Bye.
So hope it was worth it.
I hope it was worth it. You ain't got to see me no more because I'm gonna be disappeared right here.
I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna be right here in this house.
Like, come on, join in.
I'm gonna drop. You pick the kids up on Friday from the school.
Oh, you want the weekend off?
No, every other week.
Oh, every
other Friday. You pick the kids up from the school. I don't even have to see you. Pick them up.
You gonna have their clothes in the backpack suitcase?
They're gonna be ready. No, you're gonna have your own set of clothes over there, and I'm having my own set of clothes over here. You're gonna be that kind of broke ass parent. Well, they don't even need to go. If they gotta be doing all that packing bags, they ought to have a game over there. They ought to have everything they need over there.
Didn't somebody say that they had the whole setup?
Yes,
for their kids
that's
to come
what they
over.
need to have.
Yeah, that's cool.
That part. this thing said join in. Now I probably wouldn't a little something, but that ain't everybody's business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I'm Just Saying live. We out.
Bye, y'all. See y'all next week. Oh my God.